What's up, everybody? This is Jamafa, and this is Sands of the Coliseum. This reminds me a lot of what was that game? Gladiator. It's another Flash game, and this one's definitely more polished and things like that. And it actually has multiplayer, and they've got a lot of things set in place to try to make money, and they got linking to Facebook and stuff. So it's kind of a money grab, but it's still entirely playable if you don't pay, which is one thing I like about a free game. As long as it's playable to the point where the experience isn't ruined by the fact that you're playing it for free, I'm fine with that. As you can see, this game is about rainbows and bunnies and not violent at all. Okay. Now, I actually didn't play it when this first came out, so I actually saw this at first and I was like, wait, what? So this is another one of those games that they're patching constantly. Actually, the only other game I've seen like that, at least in a while, is Madness Project Nexus, which I should probably go back to, because they probably updated it since I last played it. Now, this is a fairly good game. I've already played a little bit of it. And I'll go ahead and skip this, because I can explain pretty well. But, yeah, I know, leave me alone. Leave me alone! Okay, you can attack the head, the body, the arms, legs, and at first it seems like a no-brainer. Go for the head. Although you are less likely to hit the head, even if you miss once, I mean, it's kind of balanced out because the head has less health. Of course, limbs have less health. They're easier to hit as well. The body has more health and is slightly harder to hit, which actually is kind of unrealistic. I don't know, the body, it seems like the body would be easier to hit. Well, in the case of like dodging and stuff like that, but I guess, considering blocking, arms would actually be easier to hit, arms and legs. And then, like I said, the head's hardest to hit, but it has the least health. And basically, you probably just want to go for the head at the beginning of the game, because there's not really... that was pointless. There's not really any reason not to. And the thing is, later, you'll get enemies that have armor on, like, only on certain parts of their body. So, like, they might have a helmet and nothing else, so then you'll probably just want to go for the body. Then again, they may have a helmet and body armor and no arm and leg armor, so, you may want to go for the arms and legs to weaken them. And since I generally just go for whatever the crowd wants all the time, because that gives you a MP leveling bonus, which is kind of cool. And you get loot and experience either way. This Mercy gives you more experience than what was the other? Finish or whatever, Execute or something like that. Gives you more loot, gives you more items and things like that. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, but I always go with what the crowd wants. So yeah. And one thing, there are some things about the stat system I really don't like. First of all, it's okay that dexterity and speed are separate, but the fact that they don't go hand in hand is just retarded. I mean, look at the skill tree. It's okay, the combo, you strike twice and you need 2 weapons, okay. Speed boost, you gain more speed, okay. More strength. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. A dual wielding character shouldn't really you don't really need more strength as a dual-wielding character, because you're probably just gonna be dishing out more hits and stuff like that. Blood Rage triggered when bleeding, it increases your speed. Again, okay. Strike 4 times. This skill tree by itself is actually not bad. It's not... it's just not bad. But here is what gets me. Dexterity boost is on a separate tree. Just a simple power attack. That's okay. Armor break, now that's nice. Critical boost increases your chance to crit. Strike of the Will. When you hit a target, his MP will burn for a % of damage dealt. Okay. Berserk. You deal more damage, but you lose dexterity. That is what does not make sense to me at all. Why? Just why? First of all, the skill itself sounds kind of stupid to me, and unless you deal significantly more damage than, you know, you're losing dexterity, it seems pointless to me, because you're just... I guess it seems like kind of a desperation move. But the thing is, deal more damage but lose dexterity, and plus dexterity is in the same tree. That doesn't really make much sense to me. Also, what I don't like is that dexterity boost and speed boost are separate. Critical boost are also separate from that. There are just some other thing. Also, dodge plus is in a separate tree. It just seems really sloppy to me, at least for the rogue type character. I mean, you can look at it yourself. To me... And you've got your ranged attack separate from your dexterity abilities, which does not make any sense. Well, I guess because that works with polearm, you know, it's like a javelin, I guess that kind of makes sense, actually. This is... And they've got, like, tank abilities and cure in the same tree. That's tank, cleric. What? Again, this one is just really sloppy. Tank, cleric, assassin. That's kind of neutral. And then that's kind of another rogue type ability. That does not make any sense to me. Anyway, I have not seen any difference in speed gaining, you know, more frequency of turn. I've fully leveled it. No, I mean, not fully leveled this, but like I spent all 9 points on speed one time, and the turns are still just back and forth. I mean, I guess you have to just invest more in it. But now I don't know what affects your ability to dodge. Is it dexterity or is it speed? You'd think it's speed, but I don't know. There's a little bit of stuff not explained. I'm gonna go for this tree though. Even though this doesn't encourage dual wielding, which I really don't like. And I'm probably not gonna go for this tree just because it's so random. And like, you know, you have to spend a bunch of points in one tree to get to the next one, so this one seems like a more reasonable one. I mean, I already said actually that this one is okay, but like I said, dual wielding in this game seems kind of pointless, because it doesn't really seem to do much other than give you that ability, and it seems like that ability would be just as good. Plus I want the ability to do armor break and stuff like that. I just don't like that you're forced to almost max out this ability before getting the next one. That's really dumb. Anyway, the skill tree, I just hate the skill tree, but the game itself, like the engine, is really nice. I guess I'll increase speed a little bit, increase defense, I guess. Okay. Forgot. The interface is not exactly the most intuitive. And that is... yeah, again. And it's... I'm not even holding down the mouse. Anyway. Wait, I'm level 2. Oh, okay. This doesn't seem stacked at all. I'm gonna do like a basic fight like this. I'm just gonna go for the head every time. Oh, come on. Yeah, they take bleeding damage over time. Once you damage the head enough, they start taking bleed damage. But they only... well, they take bleed damage... they take head bleed damage when you hit the head. I actually haven't played a whole lot of this, but that seems to be the way it is. So I'm not... yeah, some of the things I'm saying I'm kind of not sure of. So yeah, here I'm just going to be attacking the head. That's it. I'm probably going to skip a lot of this, just because it's so repetitive at this point. And all I really did there was, you know, do another fight or two. And I forgot to look in here at my items. That's much better. This is the inventory system, and you know, equip system and everything. This is where you pay real money to get game money, which I'm not going to do that. Leg armor, shield, or you know, second weapon, body armor, shoulder or arm armor again, and helmet. Let's see, 2 to 10, 10 to 29. This one, the minimum damage is the same as the maximum damage on here. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It might be a better weapon. And I'm not going to dual wield because dual wielding is completely pointless unless you use that ability, which I don't like at all. It really sucks. So I'm probably not going to play the rogue class because it just sucks. I mean, it's not exactly a rogue class in the way that I want a rogue class to be. That's what I don't really like, because I love playing rogue classes in most games, but this game does not seem to support rogue very well at all, actually. I'm gonna go to the shop and just sell some stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm actually gonna keep that because you can hire squad members. Nah, I don't want that or that or that. I'll get some head armor at first, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, okay, they don't have any helmets available. I don't really need any armor, though. I'm just gonna go do a few more fights. And again, I'm just gonna skip this, because it's just gonna be really repetitive. Okay, I've done a few more fights, and this one's a little bit interesting. She's got some head armor, she's got body armor, leg armor, so I'm actually going to go for the arms right now. You can see I've got a new weapon. And it's a two-handed weapon because I actually realized something about the classes in this game. Or at least, you know, mostly my class, really. As you can see there, she took bleed damage to the body. And that's because I have completely disabled one of her arms. When you disable one of their arms or legs, well, actually legs are a little bit different. I'll get to legs later, I guess. I think I'll actually go with a strong attack, because it's only 10% less likely to hit. It's still 85% is really good. So yeah, they take bleed damage to the body, So like, oh man, I just completely demolished her. Whoopsie, didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, yeah I did. But yeah, I found this two-handed weapon. And actually, I kind of take back some of what I said about the skill system, like the skill tree system. It's not a generic skill system where you have rogue, tank, archer, blah blah blah. Or, you know, cleric, or whatever. This is just your deal damage and do nothing else thing, which I actually like. I'm going to stick with this. You're going to want dexterity and strength mainly. You mainly want dexterity actually because power attack is just so unlikely to hit that you just want a bunch of dexterity just to offset the fact that it's not likely to hit. So that's what this is. So it's not like a traditional, this is the rogue, this is the tank, this is... It's more like, I think actually the skill trees are more built, they're more suited for this type of game. Although I kind of wish there was sort of a rogue class. Now that I think about it, I don't think it would really work in this kind of fight game, you know, fighting game. I still want to buy a helmet. Now, you know, it restocks at regular can't talk, regular intervals. And they have yet to restock in such a way that I get helmets. Let's see. And I'm using a two-handed weapon mainly because there's no point in dual wielding. It doesn't do anything for you unless you use that one special skill. And there's not really any point in me using a shield, because all it really seems to do is, it says block 17%. Actually, what it does is you have to choose the block command, and then you're that likely to block whatever comes at you. Now, as you can see, 17% to block an attack when you actually have to forfeit your turn is not very good. It's more for like if you're in danger and you need to stay alive. It's more for that, you know, just basically stay alive so that the enemy has an extra target to go after while your other guys just lay into them. So yeah. I'm not going to use the shield. I'm going to keep it though because I probably want a guy in my squad like that. And this is kind of the same thing, the only difference is I'm going to go for the leg. Now it seems like if you take both the legs out or both the arms out, that they die. Or at least are left completely helpless, and then you can choose to do mercy or execute, I guess. Now, actually, it seems like she's blocking and attacking. I don't get that. It doesn't make any sense, because it made me forfeit my turn when I tried to block. Okay, I'm not completely understanding the block system. But yeah, I just completely demolished her leg, and she's taking kind of minor body damage, actually. Oh, she doesn't have any armor on her body. I didn't notice that. Well, I'm gonna go for body now. Also, I guess blocking would be useful if the enemy is bleeding. What does block do? Okay, I just do that. Oh wait, what did she do? Oh, it doesn't seem like she can do anything because her leg is out. But she can block. Huh. That's an interesting concept. Wow, I got a lot of gold for that. Oh, whoops. Oh wait, I got that, so... Okay, that's not making a lot of sense. I guess if you do Mercy... I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna skip to the end here. Okay, this is just retarded. She took my leg out in the first hit, and I can't do anything. I can't even block. Well, I don't have a shield, but all I can do is crowd appeal. Yay, I'm helpless. That's just stupid. I think she's a little OP at this level. Somehow when you get executed, you're still alive. Yeah, I wanted to fight her because she has armor and I was gonna test something. Once again, this has happened. This is just a couple of fights later. And there's nothing I can do. Just quick, go back to the... yeah. Okay, I was thinking it went back to the main menu, but it doesn't. This is a case in which she's got... oh, okay. This is a case in which she has full body armor, so the only thing I can do is go for a weak point, which seems to be the arms. Yeah, I really don't have enough armor to face her, I don't think. But I'll try. And she's going for different parts of my body, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, at this point I kind of need to go for a power attack, because this is not looking good. I've almost completely broken her armor. And... apparently... oh, okay, if you dual wield, you can attack with the other hand. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Again, forfeit. Yeah, I don't have enough armor. I'm definitely gonna need leg armor. Okay, I'm learning a few things that I didn't already know about the game, which is cool. I guess I'll go back to her, because she doesn't have full armor. She has almost full armor, but yeah. Okay, again, I think I'm gonna skip this part, because this is gonna be repetitive. Okay, what I thought was going on was not actually happening. Happening. What I thought was happening was that whenever you destroyed a person's piece of armor and then chose Mercy, I thought you got, you know, whatever pieces of armor you knocked off of them or whatever, but no, you don't. And I have points to spend, and I haven't spent them yet. Yeah, I still don't like, though, that you have to max that out to get to the next one. But whatever. I'm definitely gonna want more dexterity. I don't know, there's some things about this game seem a little unbalanced. Like, you know, if you take out somebody's arm, they can't attack if they have a two-handed weapon, which is realistic, but it's kind of overpowered in a game, it seems. And I need some leg armor and body armor. For now, I'm gonna try to actually hire somebody. Okay, now I can afford the crappiest person. Actually, I don't know. What makes this... oh, level 2, yeah, but... I mean, this person's way more expensive. I guess it's just the equipment, but I can re-equip them with other stuff, you know, that's not a problem. So I guess... do that. Yeah, the row thing, if you're in the back, you take less damage, but you deal less as well. So it's more for a person designed to tank. Which actually, I'm gonna do that with him. It seems like it would like make you less target, you know, less of a target by doing that. So I'm gonna increase your vitality and your defense. Ignores row bonuses, that's kind of nice. I guess this actually does make sense as the tank. In a traditional game it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I guess in this kind of game it actually does. So I kind of take back the stuff I said about, you know, that the trees are weird. Probably still not going to be able to take her on. She's just got too much armor. I'm not even to the point where I have full armor. Actually gonna try power attack. Disable that leg. Oh, come on. Actually, I think I've got more of a feel. I think I have more of a feel for how the block system works. Didn't she do a shield bash right there? I wasn't actually paying attention. If you do a shield bash, it seems like you automatically block after. Of course, you deal less damage than, you know, a standard attack. Oh, man. Wow, that's a heck of a lot of damage. It doesn't this seem a little overpowered though? You hit, you know, you take out one leg and she just can't do anything at all besides block, and that's useless when she doesn't have a teammate. And of course, as the player, I'm not going to choose random targets like the AI seems to do a lot. So, you know, as the player, if someone's disabled, I'm not going to worry about them. I mean, well, actually, if they have Cure, I guess they could heal other people. So, yeah. Might actually want to take them out in that situation. Yeah, the loot is actually pretty freaking random. She didn't even have any body armor, and I get 2 pieces of body armor from winning that. That makes no sense whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I'm probably gonna pick it up again later just to have like a second look at the game. A little bit more advanced tactics and stuff like that, but that's kind of the basics. And you'll see me later.